What is up, everybody? This is Matt, the host of the Jammies, and we are going to be working on episode number 19.5 today, so our midway episode for the month of June. Hoping everybody's been having a great start to their summer, hoping it's like a Friday or something like that, Friday coming up on the end of your workday or something. Let's get into some of the music that I'm going to be talking about in episode number 20, Big 2-0, as well as some albums, some EPs that have come out recently, which is, the list is pretty long here. So we got some good stuff to talk about. If you're looking for new music to check out, if you're looking for, maybe what I'm going to be talking about on episode 20, this is going to give you a early head start on giving you some context to what I'm going to be talking about on episode 20, as well as just new music. If you're looking for new music again, it's been 3 weeks since I've last talked to you, so this one's going to be coming out on June 19th, recording it here on the 16th, and we got some good stuff to talk about. So let's get into the artist that I know for a fact I'll be talking about on episode number 20. So on episode 20, I'm going to be talking about 3 specific artists I know for sure I'll be mentioning. First one is called Fudge, just straight up Fudge. That's the whole band name. And they're a great rock band, so go give them a listen if you're looking for something new. We also have the Backfires, and we have J.W. Francis. More on all of those 3, Fudge, the Backfires, and J.W. Francis, on episode number 20. Looking forward to talking a lot more, not just saying names, but actually deep diving into their music, telling you guys some of my favorite stuff by them. So what we'll get into next is the new and upcoming albums. So a couple that I've already released. Again, June 19th, this one will be coming out. So the stuff that has already come out for albums and EPs in June here. We actually had the Allo Monroe new EP. So Allo Monroe, the band, they released a new EP on May 29th that was called Something I Could Lose. Really good stuff here. Excited to talk more on that one, but definitely go check that one out. Support Allo Monroe. On June 5th, we had Rum Jungle's next album in line. This one was called Marginalia. Again, released June 5th. So that one's been out for a little while for me. Man, some real good stuff on that one, but that's what to expect with Rum Jungle. So we'll be deep diving into that one next episode. We also have Why the Lights Flicker by Telescreens. So Telescreens we talked about not too long ago here. We deep dove into their music. We knew this 20-song album was coming out. It's like over an hour and a half, so definitely a lot to digest there. But if you got the time, Why the Lights Flicker by Telescreens is out now. Also on June 12th, we had Brenn's debut album. This is called Amateur at Best, so give Brenn and his new album, Amateur at Best, a listen. Also, and the last thing that I'll mention from June 12th is a new EP from After Louise, and this is an EP called Nothing's Accidental. It's got 5 songs on there, 2 brand new ones, so go check that one out. Nothing's Accidental by After Louise. Getting into some stuff that hasn't quite released yet, but will be out by the time episode 20 comes out. That'll be on July 3rd, by the way. So we have the second EP from the 4411. This one is releasing on June 26th, and it's going to be called Haven't Seen You in So Long. So that is a new EP from the 4411. I believe there's going to be 2 new songs that have not been released yet, so something to look forward to there from the 4411 and their new EP, Haven't Seen You in So Long. An artist that we haven't been able to talk about yet on the Jammies will be talked about quite a bit in episode 20, and one of the reasons is J.W. Francis. As I mentioned earlier, one of the artists we're going to be mentioning, but he actually has a brand new album coming out. It's called Magic River. It is releasing on June 26th as well. So that is Magic River by J.W. Francis. It's an album all about him canoeing down the Mississippi. So really looking forward to deep diving into that one when it releases and talking a lot more on J.W. Francis. We got some good stuff with that in episode 20. More on that soon. And the last album is releasing at the same time as episode 20 releases. This is going to be that Visitor album from Sienna Spyro, who we talked quite a bit on last episode. This is the debut album. It's Visitor. It's a deluxe album by Sienna Spyro. Again, that'll be out July 3rd, the same day as episode 20 of the Jammies. All right, this last bit is going to be a little bit regional, but if you're in the Wisconsin area, if you're planning on being in the Milwaukee area for Summerfest 2026 here, I'm just going to rattle off a couple of artists. If you're looking for some great music to go check out live, the ones that I'd recommend and the ones that we've talked about, some of the artists that we've talked about already on the Jammies in our history, I would definitely recommend, of course, seeing Old Mervs. We have been able to see Old Mervs live. I'm super bummed I'm not going to be able to see them at Summerfest, but they will be out there. So go check out Old Mervs. That's going to be on June 20th. Also on June 20th, friend of the show, Noah Richardson is playing. So make sure to catch Noah Richardson and Old Mervs out there. A couple other ones on that first weekend. I definitely recommend Penelope Road, Evan Honer, and Cameron Whitcomb. I feel like those are some of the ones that we mentioned. Flip Turn's going to be there. There's going to be a bunch of great music, especially on that first weekend. So if you plan on going to Summerfest, that is what I recommend from there. We also have Porch Light on the next weekend during June 25th. I believe they're going to be playing on Thursday, I believe. So Porch Light is going to be at Summerfest as well. Definitely some great stuff out there. Modern Alibi is going to be there that weekend. We have talked about quite a few of these bands. I am going to try to go see who I can, but wanted to at least mention, man, Sam Barber's going to be there too. Yeah, if you can make it to Summerfest on July 4th, you can go see Alex Warren and Sam Barber. I believe they're going to both be there. So good stuff at Summerfest out in Milwaukee. If you're planning on going, those are just a couple of the recommendations that I have for you. So all in all, that is your Midway episode number 19.5. These ones are just supposed to be nice and short, just get you an idea of kind of what the next episode is going to be heading towards. Some of the artists that I know I'm going to be talking about, as well as the different albums and EPs, keeping you up to date on all the good new music that's been coming out. So if you're enjoying the show, do click that follow button. Make sure that you got notifications turned on. This is going to help you actually get a notification every single time something new drops from the Jammies. We usually drop on Fridays. We have the middle Friday of every month, and then usually the last Friday of every month, but sometimes it's a little bit different. This one in particular, third Friday of the month for this Midway episode, and the next episode, as I've been mentioning, is going to be Friday, July 3rd, is going to be episode 20. So if you click that follow button, you click that notification, never miss an episode because you'll be actually notified when a new episode comes out. Episodes also have Jammies playlist, so this is a Spotify specific playlist that is going to contain any songs recommended per episode. With the Midway episodes, I usually just include a couple of songs from each different project that I mention here, so we'll have a shorter playlist for that, but at least get you in the right direction. Finding these artists a lot easier than having to search them out in a search bar. You can go to the Jammies playlist. The link is right in the description. Click on that one, it'll bring you to Spotify, and you'll be able to find all these artists I've been talking about. If you're looking to reach out to me, reach out via email. It is at thejamieshow@gmail.com. That email address is right in the description as well. Reach out if you've been liking the show, if you got any comments on it, if you have music to recommend to the show, if you've been enjoying any of the recommendations, as well as if you wanted your music showcased right here on the show. In episode 20, we will be featuring a brand new artist's music. So very excited about that. Excited about episode number 20. We're going to be showcasing the second artist of the year so far. So good things to come. A whole bunch of stuff is releasing as well as just released. So absolutely swimming in some great new music and lots to look forward to, lots to talk about. And I got a lot of work to do. I have been listening to music when I can, but I've also been just burning through some of these Harry Potter full cast audiobooks here. So you got to split your time, and these audiobooks, I mean, this last one, I just got through Order of the Phoenix. That was like a 26-hour audiobook. So splitting time between audiobooks and music, but we'll have many thoughts and opinions on some great new music that's been releasing nonetheless. So yeah, look forward to episode number 20, again, dropping on July 3rd, Friday, July 3rd. It's going to be a good one, and I look forward to recording and getting that one out to you real soon. So everybody have a great rest of your week. I hope you're having a great June here so far. We'll be talking real soon, only 2 weeks away from the main episode, episode 20. So we'll catch you on Friday, July 3rd. But until then, have a great rest of your day and keep on jamming.